Welcome back, everybody. College is expensive. According to the College Board, the cost of a college education is rising faster than inflation. Joining us now is Scott Ridgely, Marketing Director from Virginia 529 College Savings Plan, to tell us about some of the great ways families can make college more affordable. Scott, welcome to the Hampton Roads Show.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Please, for everyone out there, explain Virginia 529.
Well, 529 is kind of like a 401k plan for your college education fund. It allows families to save in advance for those future college education expenses that start creeping up on you. Now, going to college is expensive, and we help you save in a tax-advantaged way that allows you to really get the most out of your money that you're setting aside.
At what point should somebody out there start saving or maybe set up the Virginia 529?
Well, if you think you're pregnant, get started then. Now,
it seems as if that would be the best thing to do.
That's obviously the best, but there are statistics show that most families start when they're about 5 to 6 years old. The earlier the better, because it allows for the compounding of interest, and the more money you save, the longer it has to grow. But you know, if your kid is a little bit older and you haven't got it started, don't worry. Every little bit helps, and every amount of money that you save is less that you have to borrow, less student loans that you have to take out in the long run. So, you know, student loans are not going to help you. It's going to cost you a lot more in the long run. So just put a little bit aside, $25 a month, $25 a week, whatever you can do is really going to help you along the way.
Is there a limit of what you can save?
Well, the limit is $350,000 per account. So there's really no limit when you think about it that way. So the least amount you can start with is $25. So, you know, some of our plans, people have a perception that they're really expensive. Our prepaid product is about $50,000 for 4 years of tuition right now, which is not manageable for a lot of customers, but that's only the exception. You know, you can get started with $25. You can put in a little bit as much as you can during the month to just really start building up your balance.
Let's just say we get to the end of the line, your kid is going to start in school. This money will work at any university around the country?
Well, that's the biggest misconception about Virginia 529. So we are the largest 529 plan in the country. Every state has their own. Virginia is the largest, which we're very proud of, but the biggest misconception we're always fighting is that their kid is going to go to Notre Dame or USC, or they want to go to NYU and they don't feel like they can use our product. Well, that's not the case. You know, we are the largest plan for a reason. We have plan holders all across the country. We have 2.1 million accounts currently all across the country, and anywhere you want to go, you can use a 529 plan. It doesn't even have to be in the United States. You can use it outside of the country. We have students in Scotland and England and London right now using our plans as well.
So it's your money, use how you need for an education.
That's right. So it's your money. It's always your money. You can take it out if your kid gets a scholarship. If your kid decides they don't want to go to school, you can always take that money back, and you're only taxed on the money that you've earned. So you're never taxed on the money that you put in. It's always yours to take back there. And remember, there's a $4,000 tax deduction each year per account.
Very nice.
So if you're using another account or using just a savings account, you should dump your money into a 529 plan so that you can really get that tax advantage.
Obviously, it works for public or private education.
You know, our Virginia 529 prepaid, which is open now through March 31st, is designed for Virginia public colleges and universities, but you can use that at a private school. If you want to go to a private institution, in-state or out-of-state, you can still use it, you just don't get the same benefit. But our other three products, you can use at any college, public or private, throughout the world.
You've covered a lot of ground, but when you talk to a lot of people who are trying to set up or ask you more things about the Virginia 529, what is that one common question you get a lot?
Well, the most common question is always that they feel like they can't use it outside of the state, and that's always the conception or misconception I want to knock down with everybody, that you can use it anywhere, that it's a flexible program, that it's affordable, that you're not having to pay $50,000. You're not having to really dump in this large sum of money. You can get started. You can get help with your friends and family to really start building up that account balance. You just really need to get started.
Get started. Get started today. All right, Virginia 529 College Savings Plan. Enroll through March 31st. Give them a call at 888-567-0540 or virginia529.com. Use code PREPAID to waive account application fee. Scott Ridgely, thank you so much for this great information.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I feel like